peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open source, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. Oh, 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 say what you watch out now. Come heavy water.
Man, my mistake. It's damn, namaste. And darling, nama, cause I'm searching for better days.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off for MetLife. Tyler Scott now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Williams on the play action. That's caught. Keenan Allen. He spins into the clear. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. They'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Locke to the air. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's 3rd and 15.
Lock. That's caught for the first. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love it.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Giants finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Cano ready to send this away. Scott now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Throwing now off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's the end of one. Both teams. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. He spins right by him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Play action on 1st down. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A handoff to Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And in, touchdown, New York. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw by Williams. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
This finds Bellinger. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. From the 45 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Bears bringing out an extra defensive back or 2. 3rd down coming up. Here's Locke. Has his man, it's Tracy. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams to throw on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Has room down the left sideline. The 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Robinson in motion right. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They go right back to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Throwing his lock. He's got him, that's Tracy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he runs it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Locke. The throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We'll kick the running back in motion. Second and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He has the first over the middle. Jukes one defender. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Off the play fake, Williams. He fires one deep down the right. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Get it.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working from the gun, Williams. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
He's back to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trail by 6. Here's 2nd and 2. He's got a man left. A lot of mess on the move here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. He'll look to throw it. Gets this to Slayton. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Pass cut by Tracy. Oh no, the ball is loose. Bears pick it up, headed the other way.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd.
He had all his timeouts.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills.
He don't know if I was gonna throw the ball or not. He just quit.
Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't make me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back. 63, 63, 63. Yo, what's up?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. His first throw is an interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll go again with Davis. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
56, 56.
That's good.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Gets this to Kincaid. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
He's running off slow
And
as
the
fuck.
Eagles are brought to a halt at the 10. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Hurts now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. A play fake now hurts to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Tried connecting with Brown, but it's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First turn of the game for James Cook. And they take him down after just a small gain. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Allen setting up play action. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Hurts to throw. He's on the move. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Eagles at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts setting up to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Allen now on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That pass complete to Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Throwing here, Hurts. He's up, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down throw for Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Flush down out to his left. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Allen. He's looking deep once again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Ty Johnson now to return. And look at this return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Five wide.
Running back sent in motion.
Stop. Look out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
Oh.
As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
thing that he was said.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Getting another shot at 2 here. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Brock, the penalty had him backed up to the 7, but they still go for it and convert for 2. Are you at all surprised to see a team try that as opposed to just kicking the extra point?
A little bit, Kate, but what this speaks to is the difference in the college and the pro game. Right, the hash marks, the spacing, the time.
Yep.
The NFL game is about matchups. And to make a call like that, they felt like they had a matchup they wanted to take advantage of, whether it was from the 3, the 7, and who knows, maybe even deeper as this game goes along.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
On third down, it's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Allen escapes out to the left. Now he's going to throw back deep to the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So we hit the end of the third
quarter.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. They send a receiver in motion right. 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Forced out to his right. They did it! He made the interception! That's Cole Bishop! Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. Space on the right. He's got room. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. chance now to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He put everything he had into the... That's caught at the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Back to throw now, Allen. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Eagles have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to...
Oh, he lost the football! Oh, and they got it back.
Oh, my God.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Oh, they're going to run the option in the short side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
40, Bills 28. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Alert!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now they face second down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Defender
Get
right
out of
as the
here.
ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Ooh, he had the ball in his hand. How you
Defender's
drop
not
it?
going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Now to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
R52.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look out!
Here he is to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate.